tomorrow is going to be the D-Day. FC Barcelona versus Sevilla. A game must win for Barcelona, a title game, and a victory in this game for Barcelona is all Barcelona fans are asking for. This is a game of revenge. Remember, earlier this season, this same Sevilla defeated Barcelona 4-1. I can still remember, it was ahead of the international break, and Sevilla destroyed Barcelona. In that same game, I think Robert Lewandowski missed a penalty. So ahead of this game against Sevilla, I think it is a revenge game. It is a game must win for Barcelona. Yes, I know we are going to be thinking of the game against Newcastle, but in my opinion, we should take this game as if it is the final game of the season. We should take this game as if we win the game, we are going to win the trophy, because a defeat in this game for Barcelona is going to be more dangerous to the team, and a draw in this game is going to also be dangerous. Remember, Real Madrid is playing Elche today, and a victory for Real Madrid, of which I am praying for Elche to win, a victory for Real Madrid is going to move them closer to Barcelona, and 1 point is going to be separating Barcelona and Real Madrid. And if Real Madrid win today, Barcelona obviously have to win tomorrow. Even if Real Madrid don't win today, Barcelona need to win tomorrow. And according to the rumors that I saw, it shows that Hansi Flick is considering resting some players in this particular game, just so they can be ready to face Newcastle. But Hansi Flick, you see, this game is more important than the Newcastle game, in my opinion. Yes, this game against Sevilla is more important than the game we have against Newcastle on Wednesday. And for you to succeed these two games easily, start this game with your best 11. Let that your best 11 score 3 goals against Sevilla without conceding. From there, you can take off some of those key players. You can take off Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Rafinha. You can rest them ahead of the game against Newcastle, after Barcelona have scored 3 goals against Newcastle. After Barcelona have scored 3 goals against Sevilla. But if you start the game with average players because you think you are resting players to play against Newcastle, Hansi, it might be more dangerous also, because this game is a game must win. Now, when you look at Barcelona in their last 10 games, right, Barcelona won 7 of their last 10 games. They suffered just 2 defeats: a defeat in the Copa del Rey against Atletico Madrid, and a defeat in Girona, which was in La Liga. And that defeat was very, very painful because we were cheated, right? La Liga, we know what La Liga is doing to Barcelona. They're always against us. We were cheated and we lost that game. So 2 defeats for us, 1 draw, 7 victories in our last 10 games. And when you look at Sevilla, in their last 10 games, Sevilla won just 2 of the last 10 games. Won just 2 of the last 10 games. Suffered 3 defeats and drew in 5. So it is going to be a game where Sevilla is going to come in with just 1 game plan. I'm telling you, look at Sevilla in their last 5 games. They won just 1, 0 defeat, 4 draws. So coming into this game against Barcelona, they know that if they look for 1 point in this game, they can get it. And their only target in this particular game against Barcelona is to stop Barcelona from winning, is to grab a point against Barcelona. They don't care if they draw the game. So Hansi Flick needs to be very, very careful ahead of this game, right? When I look at the team, if you start the game with Ferran Torres, can he score a goal? If you start the game with Rashford, can he score a goal? So I think Hansi Flick should start with the players available. Now, I looked at the head-to-head, right, between Barcelona and Sevilla. The last time they met was earlier this season, which was 2025. And Sevilla destroyed Barcelona 4-1. In that particular game, Robert Lewandowski missed a penalty. And in 2025 again, which was the end of last season, Barcelona won Sevilla 4-1. 2024, Barcelona won Sevilla 5-1. In 2024 again, Barcelona won Sevilla 2-1. You look all through that image, you will discover that Barcelona is dominating. They're winning Sevilla back-to-back victories for Barcelona. And the last time they shared point was in 2021, where the game ended 1-1. But earlier this season, Sevilla came and turned things around. So this is going to be a game of revenge for Barcelona, and the only way to win the game is to start the game with the best player. See, I know Hansi Flick might consider resting some players, but I always feel scared. When you look at Barcelona team, bro, you look at our team, you clearly see that the team is not really that stable, right? The team is not really that stable because there are games where you expect Barcelona to dominate. They'll go in and suffer. Look at the game we played against Newcastle. Look at how we suffered against Newcastle. Just imagine we play like that against Sevilla in this particular game. So Hansi Flick, don't rest players. Don't rest players, please. Don't just rest players thinking of the game against Newcastle. Let us play this game as if it is a final game of the season, because in my opinion, this game against Sevilla is more important than the game against Newcastle. A victory in this game for us against Sevilla is going to boost the players up. It's going to make the players to even go more. Do you understand? And a defeat for Barcelona in this game against Newcastle is going to destroy the players mentally and physically. So we have to win this game, and for us to win this game, we have to play with our best 11. I'm telling you, I'm expecting to see a starting 11 made up of Joan Garcia, Cancelo, maybe Pau Kubasi, because maybe Hans Flick might think of resting him, but I expect to see Pau Kubasi in the starting 11 alongside Gerard Martins and maybe Ronald Araujo also. I think Eric Garcia is not fully fit. Maybe he might get some minutes in the game in preparation for the game against Newcastle. Now at the level of the midfield, I expect to see Pedri in the starting 11. There is no resting. There is no resting Hansi Flick. You play Pedri at the level of the midfield alongside Dani Olmo and who should he start? Who should even start at that level? Dani Olmo and Fermin Lopez. Is that going to be good for the team? No. Play Marc Bena, Pedri and Fermin Lopez. Let us play like this, the way we played against Newcastle. Then Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, Ferran Torres. Even though Ferran Torres is not going to help us, but I would like to see Barcelona play that way, because this game is a game must win. I will have to start by scoring goals. If you score 3 goals without conceding, 4 goals without conceding, you can rest some players. You can take some players off. You can take Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Gonzalez off. You keep them outside. They can rest. But if you start this game as if it is an easy game, we start with average players and they concede goals, we'll be forced to be running behind Sevilla players. And Sevilla coming into this game, they have just one game plan: go and defend against Barcelona, wait for set pieces, counter attack. There will obviously be spaces behind Barcelona's defense because of Hansi Flick's high line. There will obviously be spaces behind, and from there we can drop the ball there, run and see if we can get the ball. That is their game plan. They'll pack the balls behind. They'll wait for set pieces and counter attack. They cannot control the game in terms of ball position with Barcelona. It is impossible. Sevilla cannot do that against Barcelona, so they are definitely going to just wait for set pieces, counter attack, and Hans Flick needs to be careful. One good thing that has happened to Barcelona this season is the arrival of Joan Garcia, because I can just imagine the situation of Barcelona. I can just imagine where Barcelona could have been if we were still relying on Chesney and Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Look at Joan Garcia. Whenever Joan Garcia is starting a game for us, I feel more confident, right? If you look at the game we played against Atletico Bilbao, the guy helped us against Atletico Bilbao, and at the end of the day, we grab all the 3 points against Bilbao, and now we are 4 points clear from Real Madrid, even though Real Madrid is going to play a game today. And ahead of this game, we need to consider the game as if it is the most important game of the season. So Hansi, no resting. You can be looking at the game as if it is easy. You saw what happened earlier this season. We lost a game to this same team, 4-1. By then they were not in good shape. Now they are in good shape. 5 games, 0 defeat for them. So we have to be the team to stop them. We have to stop Sevilla. Sevilla is coming into this game with just one game plan: go and stop Barcelona, because Sevilla is a team that loves supporting Real Madrid. So Sevilla will come and stop Barcelona because they want Real Madrid to win the league. But Barcelona, a victory in this game is all we are asking for. Hansi Bobo is all we are asking for. A victory, the 3 points. Yes, it is going to be a tough game, guys. I'm going to end the video here, but my prediction for the game is very simple. Now it is obvious, everyone knows Barcelona is going to win the game. Even Sevilla players know they cannot win against Barcelona in Camp Nou. We have not lost a game again. We have not lost any game in Camp Nou this season. So this is going to be in I think our 12th game in Camp Nou. And after this game, another game against Newcastle in the same stadium. So all the fans are going to be behind us. And at the end of the day, I expect to see Barcelona winning this game with 5-1. If Sevilla won us earlier this season 4-1, let us go and score them 5 goals and not even conceding. I need a clean sheet for my boy Joan Garcia. I need a clean sheet for him. So I'm going to end the video here. If this is the first time you are coming across the channel, smash a thumb up to the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video to 1 or 2 persons, and let me know your predictions for this game between Barcelona and Newcastle. Who do you think is winning the game? See you until my next video.